Welcome back to Grammar Grade 9. This is Unit 7, Lesson 54, and we're staying with pronouns and the words they stand for, but with a twist. This time, the antecedent isn't a name or an ordinary noun. It's an indefinite pronoun, a word like everyone, each, several, or most. These little words hide a surprising question. Is this one or many? Answer that, and your pronoun falls right into place. Let's dig in. So far, our antecedents have been names and plain nouns. But an indefinite pronoun, a word like somebody, anyone, each, or everything, can be an antecedent too. Look at this sentence. Somebody left his jacket on the bus. The word somebody is the antecedent, and here's the key fact. Somebody is singular. It names one unknown person, just one. And because the antecedent is singular, the personal pronoun that points back to it must be singular as well, which is why we say his and not their. Nothing new is happening, really. Agreement still rules. You simply have to know the number of the indefinite pronoun and then match it. Here's the family you'll meet most often. The indefinite pronouns that are always singular, no matter how large they sound. This first group includes anybody, anyone, anything, each, and either. It keeps going with everybody, everyone, everything, much, and neither. And it finishes with nobody, no one, nothing, one, other, and somebody. Every last one of them is treated as a single, one-at-a-time idea. So when one of these is your antecedent, you reach for a singular pronoun. Watch. Each of the brothers washed his bike. Each is singular. The brothers are male, so his fits perfectly. A singular antecedent takes a singular pronoun. He, she, his, her, or it. Now, those always singular pronouns raise a fair question. Which singular pronoun do you use when you don't know the person's gender? When the gender isn't specified, the traditional answer is his or her. Anyone may share his or her opinion. Because anyone could be male or female, we cover both. That's correct, but you've probably noticed it can get clunky if you say his or her over and over. So writers often recast the sentence as plural to make it sound more natural. All members may share their opinions. Now the antecedent is plural, members, and there fits without any fuss. Both versions are correct. Just pick the one that reads smoothly. Here's the trap that catches almost everyone. These always singular pronouns love to show up with an of phrase right behind them. Of the girls, of the students, of the players. And that phrase is plural, so it tugs your ear toward a plural pronoun. Don't let it. Look, neither of the girls forgot her lines. The phrase of the girls is plural, sure, but the real antecedent is neither, and neither is singular. So the pronoun agrees with neither, not with girls, and her is exactly right. Lock this in. Each, either, neither, and one are always singular, no matter what plural phrase comes trailing after them. Not every indefinite pronoun is singular, though. A small handful are always plural. Several, both, few, and many. Each of these clearly points to more than one, so they take a plural pronoun. Both of the twins raise their hands. Both means two, so there fits. Several of the hikers lost their maps. Several is a whole bunch of people, so again we use their. Whenever you see several, both, few, or many sitting in the antecedents chair, go straight to a plural pronoun like their. And now the trickiest group of all, the ones that can swing either way. These indefinite pronouns are all, any, enough, more, most, none, and some. For this family, you can't decide from the pronoun by itself. Instead, you look at the object of the of phrase, the very thing you were told to ignore a moment ago. Watch how it flips. Most of the jurors cast their votes. Jurors is plural, so most is plural here, and we use their. But most of the bread lost its freshness. Bread is singular, one loaf. So most is singular this time, and we use its. Same word, most, yet the noun after of decides. Just ask, the noun after of, is it one or many? Let's boil all of this into a quick 3-step check. Step 1. Spot the indefinite pronoun antecedent, the everyone, each, several, or most that the pronoun points back to. Step 2. Decide which family it belongs to. Is it always singular, always plural, or one of the it depends words? Step 3. If it's an it depends word, let the noun after of make the call for you. Do those 3 and then simply match the pronoun, singular or plural, to what you found. Ready to practice? Let's go. Let's practice. In this first set, I'll give you a sentence with the pronoun missing, and you choose the one that agrees with its indefinite pronoun antecedent. Watch out for those tempting of phrases. Pause the video and try each on your own before I reveal the answer. Everyone in the choir raised blank hand. Everyone is one of our always singular pronouns, no matter how large the choir is. So we need a singular pronoun, and since we don't know each singer's gender, we use his or her. The answer is his or her. Neither of the coaches lost blank temper. Don't be fooled by of the coaches. The antecedent is neither, and neither is always singular. Since the coaches are men, the singular pronoun is his. The answer is his. Both of the sisters shared blank notes. Both is one of our always plural pronouns. It means two. So the pronoun has to be plural, which is their. The answer is their. In this second set, every antecedent comes from the it depends family. All, any, most, none, and their cousins. Your job is to look at the noun after of and let it decide singular or plural. Pause and try each before I answer. Most of the students turned in blank essays. Most can go either way, so we look at the noun after of, students, which is plural. That makes the pronoun plural too. The answer is their. Most of the soup lost blank flavor. Again, most depends on what follows of. This time it's soup, and soup is singular, just one pot. So the pronoun is singular, its. The answer is its. None of the roads had blank signs replaced. None is in our it depends group, so we check the noun after of, roads, which is plural. That pushes us to a plural pronoun, their. The answer is their. Let's pull it all together. When your antecedent is an indefinite pronoun, agreement still applies. You just have to know which family it belongs to. The always singular group, each, everyone, nobody, either, and the rest, takes a singular pronoun. And when gender is unknown, his or her, or a plural rewrite. A few are always plural, several, both, few, and many, and those take a plural pronoun, like their. And the it depends group, all, any, enough, more, most, none, and some, hands the decision to the noun right after of. Ignore the of phrase for the singular group, obey it for the it depends group. Get that sorted, and these pronouns will never trip you up again. Great work! I'll see you in the next lesson.